Pixie, what are you doing out there? Don't you want to come and read your book inside?
No thanks, Louise. I like it out here, reading under the sun. Besides, ironically, it's nice and quieter out here.
Pixie, don't worry. I'll make sure to kick those rascals out. But when I do, make sure to come inside. It's freezing out here.
Look, Louise!
Quick, make a wish while I just take care of these rascals.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. I wish for...
What? A pony? Why are you reading, you little wimp? Kind of like Mommy Plow.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Give back my book!
You're too much of a loser to join society, so you waste your time with fictional books.
Give my book back!
Pathetic.
Get my book back!
Then hop in where you belong.
Oi.
John Gallio.
Hello, boys. Did you boys forget that I always take in the bins at this time?
We were just guiding Pixie through the dark.
Oh, how very kind of you. Perhaps you'd like me to take over and take her to your mother, so she can tell you about the good deeds you've been doing.
What? No.
Hey, Pixie, my garbage truck is very full. Can you take this a little bit for me?
No thanks, Mr. Gallio.
Pixie, I see you sitting on this curb every day reading, and you're telling me you don't want this book?
Maybe those guys are right. Maybe I shouldn't be reading fictional books.
Fiction, reality, what's the difference?
What do you mean? There's a huge difference.
Fiction and non-fiction may define whether or not something has happened before, but they do not define how real something can be.
What do you mean?
The main ingredient in stories is imagination. If you take that imagination and use it to go on an adventure of your own, how unreal can the story be?
Imagination is great and all, but it's not like we can use it in the real world.
Then we shall use it in another. Follow me into the library.
What do you think Mr. Gallio's up to?
I'm not sure. Maybe you should ask him.
What's all this?
Books.
Yeah, I can see that, but we're not going to read all of them, are we?
Do you want to?
No way.
I agree. We should stick with only one tonight. So, where would you like to go?
Go? We're not going anywhere, are we? Aren't we just staying here to read a book?
Sure. So, which book would you like to read?
That one there has a princess on the front cover.
She dies at the end.
What about that one? It's got a knight.
He slaughters and kills innocent animals.
Why are all the interesting books so depressing?
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend those ones.
Which one would you recommend?
Well, if it were me, I'd pick this one.
Seriously? It is a blank cover. How could it possibly be interesting?
Young lady, judging a book by its cover is one of the most common things that rob people of a good adventure.
Do you even know what it's about?
No, it's the only one I haven't read, and that's why it's the only one I want to read. So, do you want to try it out?
Sure.
Okay, first close your eyes.
What?
Your eyes have to be closed for the story.
I can't read a book with my eyes closed.
And you can't dream with your eyes open, so we're kind of stuck then, aren't we?
Okay, alright, I'll do it.
Close your eyes, make a wish, where would you like to go? Anywhere your heart desires, the answer can't be no. Take a look in a book, doesn't matter where. What you picture in your mind, I will take you. It fills my heart with lots of joy, walking down the street. I say hello and cheerio to everyone I meet. The birds are chirping loud and clear, the bees are buzzing too. If you don't know what they're saying, I'll translate for you. Glad I am to say, we have some guests today. No matter where you're from, rock or grass or sand, we welcome all of you to Hunky Dory Land.
What did you say this place is called?
Hunky Dory Land.
Who ever heard of a place called Hunky Dory Land?
You have.
How do you know?
Because this is your imagination, Pixie. You brought us here. And I must say, I'm quite impressed. Just shows how big you like to dream.
Where do we go from here?
Wherever your imagination takes us. No sense walking the whole way though, we might need some transportation.
Like what?
Whatever answers my whistle.
You can't just whistle and expect something to arrive.
All aboard.
Wow, can we go in?
We sure can.
Is this where the story ends?
It should be. All stories with the castle end in the castle.
Hey, Bob, give me that hot air balloon before I beat you to a pulp.
Let's go in.
Hang on, what was that about? You barely touched him, and now he's out cold.
Pixie, let me get one thing clear. Bullies are the weakest of the weak.
Not the bullies I know. If one small person gets in their way, they'll knock them out in a second.
Only the weakest minds attack the weakest bodies. Bullies never win. Only the good-hearted people like yourself win.
Then how come I haven't won yet?
You'll get your chance, I promise. Let's go.
Take no steps further. This door will not open until it hears some music.
You serious?
Don't worry, we can make music easily. There are some musical flowers right here.
Musical flowers? How is that meant to work?
I'll show you. Give me a stick.
Can I have a go?
Finally, we're here.
It's a shame that the story has to end now.
Who says the story is over?
Well, I thought you said that the story always ends in a castle.
It does, but that doesn't mean the story has to end now. There's still so much to do in the castle first.
Yes! I've always wanted to live in a castle. I'll be the queen and you can be the prince.
What was that? we have to leave.
Are you kidding? We can't just leave and destroy the land. As queen of the castle, I insist that we stand our ground and fight.
Now you're talking. Let's do this.
But how? You're shooting too slow, Mr. Gallio. You won't take them down in time.
I know. That's why you need an extra finger.
I have terrible aim. No.
Pixie, remember what I said. Failure is impossible when you have goodness in your heart.
Wow, I'm back. Hey Pixie, what are you doing here? You'd be going home soon.
Do you know where Mr. Gallio is, Louise?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen him all day.
You know what, Louise? That was the best story I've ever read.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it.
So, we went to this place.